Who's got fuck sauce? I tried to run over a gas station attendant. I would throw up in a second.
Stay tuned for an emergency show.
God, I love penis wrinkle.
Yeah, Johnny Lee.
Show me the money.
By the stench of me. It's only a matter of time. No, it's not all fucking talk. Trust me. Just give it time. That ain't gonna fucking happen. The fuck? I love you, Bob.
Aaron does not make me come.
Fuck, April fucking never comes.
I can't come.
John desperately wants to be my co-host.
I would never lie to you about that, John.
This is content.
We're live from my parking lot. Pull the trigger, bitch. Joe, producer Joe?
What about me, Bob?
I'm coming, Jesus.
Yeah, just a bubble. I find the money. I've been.
I eat cock.
Mike Morse! Mike Horse!
Mike Morse. Joseph. Von Garble. Wait. Uh-oh. Shut up, DJ. He's next Calhoun. He's next Calhoun. Thou protest thy too much. He's next Calhoun. John, your nose looks like a piece of chewed gum. Oh, wow. She's not cherry pie.
I'll suck your dick. I love guys.
Can I taste it first?
I want to eat your asshole.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking come through the screen.
Beepity boppity beepity bop!
It's a hypocrisy.
And that is all I gotta say about that.
Big Daddy Doda.
Okay, guys.
That's what the doctors told me. It was boy with too much inertia.
Skull.
What's happening, boys? And I
Yes. Because I'm going to show you, don't see him.
It's time to wake up. Time to get out of bed.
get out of your coffin, you son of a bitch.
Time to wake up. Gotta get out of bed.
Okay, guys.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, get up.
Dad's hands. Here, fingers.
Okay, guys.
Get up, get up.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the BS Show, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. right here on the Shuli Network. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, please hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification button, and turn on accept gifted memberships. It's very easy. The link is in our description. Click it. People like to gift memberships around here. They like to donate. They like to be nice. They like to be nice. And why shouldn't they? Because guess what? You're tuning in. It's a revamp. It's the Broke Shuli Show with your broke host, Shuli. Hi, everybody. Please send me somebody. Thank you. Zen is out of focus. No, that's how he looks. That's always how he looks. Yeah. So yeah, everything's working fine on your end. Joining me as always, the great Mike Morse, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Horse, some know him as. We have, of course, the out of focus Anthony Zenhauser right there.
Hi. Was
And
that
up-
Something feeding?
wait,
Yeah.
were those pig noises?
What was that?
Oh man.
They were.
Okay.
40
That's a
seconds
new-
in. This show is
New
bullshit. Yeah, it's the BS show. Yeah, that's what we call it. And of course, a man who needs no introduction, a man who has his own verse, the Levy verse, the Reverend Bob Levy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go. Wow.
We do it live. Beepity beepity boppity boo.
The man of 1,000 cracks, Bob Levy.
Oh, chiropractor today, Bobby. You going today?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
cracked your neck. Are you worried about farting at all at the chiropractor?
I'm
You know
worried
that
about
happens?
shitting myself, actually. I mean,
No, you should
it's not
be.
a fart I can get away with, at least. You know what I mean? Guy's cool in that shit.
He likes farts.
No, he fucking knew who I was. Like, they knew exactly. So it's like, I guess I can get away with a little more. No, or maybe not, you know?
Right.
Because then he'll be saying it's fucking the old fuck I used to listen to came in and fucking shit himself. So if I shit my, like, you know what I mean? It's like when you're pulling up, when you're almost at the place, you're like, oh God, my stomach a little bit, you know? It's like, it has to fuck with you. It has to come against you.
Wait, I have a compilation here of people getting cracked at the chiropractor and farting from the cracking.
Before we do that, can everybody look in the private chat?
Oh no, is he pissing again?
I'm getting thrown back to
It's
that.
9:10.
He didn't leave yet.
He didn't what?
I'm still here.
All right, but you
Oh,
have
he's
to
gone.
go.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
then
wrote
go.
it.
Yeah, he wrote to Andy, "Hey, can you believe I have to pee already?" And it's like, just piss. Here's what happens when we have the intro music. Just go piss.
Yeah.
But
Just
then
go
I
piss.
can't make all those happy, fun sounds that everybody likes on the board.
Or go 2 minutes before we start. Just say, I'm going to go before we start the show.
I'm going to go before the show.
Yeah,
Go
exactly.
before the
Now,
show.
where was I? And
Sorry.
please
Before the
don't
show.
ever interrupt me for a message from Joe ever again about peeing. Ever.
Let's see if they. Okay, this is one that he does.
Go ahead.
Hips. Good.
Wow, that one kept going.
I mean,
That was cool. I want you to drop those shoulders all the way down to the ground. Let the arms just hang heavy, heavy, heavy. There you go. One more time, and I was actually expecting her to for the team. And out.
I'll be like, you hear that crack? You know, I always do that when it cracks. I go, you hear that one?
I hear it. I smelled it.
that'd be great if he does that. You go, you crack too much.
You fucked up my fart box.
Another one. I do. Okay, well.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
Pig.
What the hell? It's like a fart machine.
Come on, divorce her.
Every time. Okay.
All right.
Nah, it's
that
not
guy's
real.
faking it.
All right, we're done for today. You know, that's what
Yeah.
they would say. All right,
Yeah,
we'll see you
really.
next time.
You had to go ruin it with that dumb shit.
I know.
Mhm.
Dave Daffler, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, turn on accept gifted memberships. Let's go. Here's one. Here's two.
Me.
Three.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Here's five. Here's six.
Julie
My
Empire.
God. How about seven? Wow. And how about we throw a couple baby Satchmos in
look
here?
at you.
One.
Show me the
Two.
numbers. Show
Three.
me the money. I've had a.
And Big W, ladies and gentlemen, checking in with five.
Hey, yeah!
memberships. Come on. Wow. A lot
This
of
is my
jerking.
sleep now.
I know. Mike, does Aussie like Papino the Wonder Mule?
Listen, we're getting along very well with the little menagerie we have.
Hey, is that thing that you sent last night, is that going to be ready for this afternoon? You think?
Well, I'm not putting together the video.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, we'll wait for the pissing bandit to.
It's unlikely that it'll be done today.
That's what I love to hear. You know, I love to hear that. Unlikely. Outcast gloomy. That's what I love to hear.
You shake my Joe 8-ball and see what it says.
Yeah.
Chances are no.
Outlook not looking good.
Gifted 5, Magellan. Thank you, Magellan.
Update.
Best part of waking up is Shuli in your cup. Hey, Rebellion does a wrestling thing, but good news. Friday, Vince Russo will be joining us for the second hour. We're going to talk Vince. We're going to talk WWE, AEW. But really, we're going to talk Vince. Like, I want to know, because there's some story. Like, so now everybody's going back and posting WWE clips of Vince, like Stephanie doing a skit, back in the day on Raw with her dad, and she's like, "You used to send me out with your businessmen friends to show them a good time," and you're just like, "Oh boy, this did not age well." Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff like that going around. Plus, I just love talking to Vince. I haven't talked to him in a minute, and he's a good dude. Love the show, boys. Hicks, love you, buddy. Thank you. We'll get to everything. Hold on. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, and by elephant I mean Zen. Boom! Boom! And I know Dodo. He ain't no high school swim team captain. I'll tell you that. What up, my nogas? Stay only free order of carne asada tacos with any rental of a Dell Apple computer. Julio's Tacos and computer rental. I heard Kate Meany's a 32A. What a coincidence. I'm about a 52A. Funny! Can we just get him a catheter?
Yeah. Who, Joe? I mean, just put a diaper on a fucking sissy.
Ooh.
Shuli?
Yeah.
Your mic's crackling a little bit. You want to try going out and come back in?
Thank God.
His mic wasn't crackling.
I know. I figured.
How dare you?
It was.
Revenge is a dish best served warm.
like the pee in my pants.
Mike's sideburns are hosting the show now.
And we'll do a fine job. So, Bob, tell us more about your chiropractor.
No, fuck that. Get out of here, Mike. Yo, Shuli, Mike almost hosted the show.
Oh, my. Ratings skyrocketed.
Shuli, Mike, you know what Mike did? You know what Mike said?
You know what? When are you going to learn? It's the thing people want the least. Is make
sometimes that's what they need the most. Have you ever thought about that?
Not in that way, no.
Mike lost.
All right, so go on with your little skits then, guys.
Yeah. All right. Knock, knock. Who's there? What? This next game's called Party
I'm
Court,
a gunner.
guys.
Yes. I'm a gunner.
I'm a gunner. I'm a gunner.
I'm a gunner. No. Say I'm a gunner. I'm a gunner who?
I'm a gunner win.
You said who's at the door? Knock, knock.
Oh, knock, knock. Who's there?
I'm a gunner.
I'm a gunner who?
I'm gonna shit on your head and give you $1 million.
Wow. Oh, Vince is at my door. Let him in, guys. Hi, Vince.
Hello.
Donating for Frog's pee jug. Don't donate for that. We want to stop that. Producer Joe. Get it? Because he's peeing all the time. Gifted 5. My man Reels. Come on.
He's got fuck sauce.
He's got fuck sauce by the truckload. Uncle Jack gifted 1. Let's go.
You're going to suck him off.
Thanks for 10 great months of laughter, says Bob Scary Doll. Thank you, Bob Scary Doll.
Oh, yeah.
That's the accurate name.
Is that Joey?
Oh,
he's dead.
Oh, you just reminded me. So I got a text this morning before we went live. Flex, first of all, thank you for gifting 5. I'll suck your dick. You know, that's between us, but yeah, that is a fact.
Is that him?
So this is way around. I am in my hospital bed. He's sick, so his voice doesn't sound great. I am in my hospital bed at the hospital, which makes sense. Number one, waiting to be discharged. They're doing a test and then waiting on a doctor. I can come on from my hospital room in like 6 or 7 minutes if you want to send me the link.
Oh, send him the link, please.
I mean, yeah, right? It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Send him the link. We'll get to everything. No worries.
This is breaking news.
This is breaking news.
Wait
Send
a
him the
minute.
link, please.
We just got this in. Breaking news. Breaking news.
What?
What's up?
Well, that's it. No.
Mike just said breaking news.
Yeah.
Cart before the horse boss.
But is he alive?
I don't know yet. We'll send him the link.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Is he even in a hospital bed? Who knows? I'm curious. A lot
They
of
gave me
questions.
a hospital microphone, guys. It's really good. They issued me one with my tapioca.
I'm in the podcasting ward.
And it's probably better than the one he has.
It probably is.
I made a microphone out of a pudding cup, a spoon, and my IV.
Mike, I think I left my bike chain under the bed. Aussie. You want to
okay.
check for her? Dog boy, I do, Kate. I've seen way worse.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a lovely
She's
woman.
pretty.
Insane.
Yeah. Not
I
bad.
mean, we're
Lovely
not.
woman.
Yeah. Bob, be honest. The reason you named your dog Perry is because they both shit on the floor and occasionally eat it.
No. No dog eats shits here.
No, not a lot. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, from the hospital room, he is in the legit hospital. The one, the only Joey C. Joey.
What the hell?
Hey, what's happening, man?
So you really
Nothing,
went to
man.
you were
What's
really
up?
at the hospital?
What happened?
I've been here over a week.
What
So-
did you
Anything
do?
from us, Hyatt?
What?
Huh?
Danny Brophy? What?
What happened?
No, yeah. So how? What happened? How did you get to the hospital?
I started having
My
chest
wife
pains.
drove me.
Yeah, exactly. I started having chest pains real bad, and I just was real dizzy and lightheaded, and I fainted. And then she called the ambulance, and then there's a bunch of things wrong. I'm 55 pounds overweight. I gained another like 20 pounds. I just can't stop gaining weight, man. It's just going. It's pressing on my heart, all this weight, and it's just not good, man. So I can't. I don't know why I keep gaining weight. I'm 20 pounds heavier than I was 3 months ago, and I thought I lost weight. So,
I'm going out on a limb. It's probably something you're eating.
Well,
I
also
mean,
the
I
fact
cut down on a lot of sugar.
Look,
No,
cut
but-
down.
You know?
Just drink water and fucking and just fucking eat 2 meals a day. Eat one in the afternoon and a light dinner, and that's it.
Yeah, I got to start doing something because it ain't gonna be good. I'll be checking out soon if I don't start changing my ways.
Go for a walk.
No, first of all,
Get a long
First of all,
dog.
laughter is a great source of medicine. So when a guy like Guy says discharge, what about that charge? That's not bad. That won't hurt you. Second, like Bob says, walking around is good. You know, you got to walk more. You got to get out of that chair, sitting in front of that computer, and walking around more.
You're right.
Yeah.
But I just want to go on the record to everybody. This was no work, and Shuli Network had nothing to do with this. And my wife said there's been a lot of bad stuff pointed at the Shuli Network, and I want to make it very clear: Shuli Network had nothing to do with anything of anything. So I just wanted to publicly make that announcement on your show. So
nothing. We had nothing to do with the chest pain.
no, I'm saying everybody thought it was a Shuli work and all that. I mean, my wife gave me 10,000 pieces of paper when I woke up the other day. I did have one good thing. I guess I'm monetized now, huh?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
those are
look at
divorce
that.
papers.
They weren't divorce papers. All you had to do was not broadcast for a week, and they monetized you. Is there,
Don't make me laugh.
I mean, Joey, you got to talk to him about doing a regular show from this hospital because your audio's never sounded better. I gotta admit.
Why'd they put the diaper on your face?
Yeah.
Because I also had COVID too. I caught COVID, so
Maybe that's why your chest was tight. You know.
Well, I mean, it could be part of it, but but it's the weight, man. And like you said, my eating habits, man, have just been. I cut back on everything, man, sugar wise, but I'm still not eating healthy, right? You know, he asked me what I eat, and when I told him, he wanted to slap me in the head. So,
Listen,
so
I like
What are
it
you
because
eating?
because definitely a Shuli bit. Why would Joey bring it up otherwise? Because everybody's accusing us of telling Joey to pretend he's in the hospital. And I would never do that.
I'm
and
gonna
my,
put
and
together
my
a
wife
menu
was just
for
really
you.
upset about it because she said, poor Shuli's getting blamed. They're saying all this stuff to Shuli. You know, my wife loves you guys a lot. And she just didn't, she knows me and she didn't tell me everything. I know she told them back at the, because
it's this goddamn Ray DeVito who's spreading all these goddamn
yeah,
rumors. That's who
I don't
I
know.
blame.
It's sickening, man. It's just sickening that people, I don't know. It's just crazy, man. I can't worry about that shit. I got to worry about my health, man.
Yes. Now, are you getting out today? You said. At
Yeah,
some
I'm
point?
going to the doctor.
Okay. All
They
right.
did one last test, and then he'll tell you if you can go or not.
Well, they just did a heart test, and I was normal there, but.
Oh my
Joey?
God.
Elizabeth, I'm coming. Elizabeth.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
they did a test, but I'm waiting on the doctor to get me out of here. I just want to get out of here, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you over a menu from now on, what you'll eat.
Sounds good, man. That sounds good. I really appreciate that, man.
Hope you like cigarettes and biscuits.
Right.
Mhm.
I never smoked a cigarette in my life.
Well, it'll keep your weight down.
Look, that's why you're in the hospital.
Yeah.
You need to
So
smoke
everything's
more.
okay, they said?
Well, no, I mean, if I don't change these, if I don't lose weight quickly, like very quickly in the next 4 months, it's going to be, there's so much weight on my heart, and my heart is just, I'm just damaging my hearts every day that I gain weight, man. It's just, I'm a 5'8" guy with a 250-pound body, and I'm supposed to be 180. So I'm technically 70 pounds overweight.
Well, I mean, you can lose 25 to 30.
Well, I got to lose more than that, man, because I can't even breathe, man. I mean, I was never like this, man. I was a fast, quick, fighting kind of guy, man, and I can't even makes me sick, man. I'd rather be dead than to live my life like this. I'll tell you that.
Well, you can change it real quick, you know.
Don't say that, you know.
You can change it real quick.
We can help. Let's put you on the Bob Levy diet plan. Let's do this.
I'm ready.
Right?
I'm ready. But I just want to thank everybody that sent a lot of. My wife said a lot of people sent a lot of nice stuff, but and as far as people were asking my wife to start a GoFundMe. I have very good medical. GoFundMes are for people who can't pay their bills. I can pay all my medical bills, so I get 100% medical with my medical. So I would never do something like that. That would be crooked. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make that clear. Thank you. And here, today's date. I'm in the hospital. This ain't a tape. Okay, so
now
Who's that?
A lot of people want to know, and they've been harassing me in the chat to ask, how is Spider Alomar handling all of this? How's he doing?
I like I said, for a lot of days they put me in a medically induced coma because it was just necessary because so they meted me out pretty much. That's what's called a medically induced coma. So I was sleeping for a lot of days. Well, I don't even know. She can explain it better. I don't know these doctors. Intubated me or some shit. She said I don't know. They did whatever they did. Huh?
Is that your nurse?
No, that's my wife.
Oh, okay. Hi. Nice to see.
Yeah.
Is that your Gina?
Why is Bob talking like he should be in a hospital bed? He's like,
He wants to be next to Joe.
Yeah, Bob's my boy, man. I just want everybody to know that Bob's my boy, man.
Why don't you have Bob do like a Nutrisystem thing and send you the food he cooks, and you'll lose your appetite and you'll lose weight quick.
No, he'll
I'm ready, man. I have to go strictly. I mean, it's got to be like I'm a senior citizen going to eat at 4:30 with the no salt and no taste food. I guess I got to start eating in my life. So,
welcome to getting older, motherfucker. It's
once you get everything down, it'll be fine.
Yeah, and then I gave my wife COVID. Her coming back and forth, staying with me all day, and been part of the night. She got COVID. She tested positive yesterday morning for COVID.
Not yesterday.
Or was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Day before, 2 days ago. Yeah. When the day I woke up, I think she tested positive. So I feel bad for her now. Huh?
Which day was it?
2 days ago, I think it was.
I tested when I left here. I wasn't feeling good, so I tested myself on Sunday night. It was positive.
Sunday night, okay.
And then I went to the doctor on Monday. Me and Kevin.
Right.
Then he tested me there.
Right. What day did I come out of my coma? Was it this weekend?
Last.
I think tomorrow you're gonna.
Yeah, I feel like I'm.
Yeah.
Joey, you got a catheter in your penis?
No, not now. I had one. They took it out. No.
Are you
they're coming in now. I got to go. The doctor's here. I got to go.
All right, bye, Joey. Love you. Feel better, pal.
Feel better.
All right,
Joey C, buddy. Hey, yeah, I think we're gonna adopt Spider Alomar. I mean, he's looking for a show right now. He's going through withdrawals. He doesn't have, the ability to broadcast with his family like he used to. So, let's bring him in for a day or two. Why not?
We have a cage.
Yes, we have a cage. We got a cattle prod. We got. Your mic is broke, Shuli, like you. Hello. Oh. That was a nice zing, Gary. I'll mow the lawn later, honey. Mike M's Pets at the petting zoo this weekend only. Dransky's Bait Shop 2. Rebellion continuing to gift here. Thank you, Rebellion. Happy birthday, Anthony Torito. Wow.
Happy birthday, you fun motherfucker.
I love you, Bob.
I love you
too,
Torito. Joey, God says you have to leave. God's booking. God's always been good. Joey C caught that rare fat COVID. Okay. I make house calls, Dr. Dozer. Joey, Dr. Kevorkian is a great cardiologist. You guys are setting him up here. Rumor has it Joey woke up from his coma after a nurse put on the Stuttering John show. Hello. My lost interest, a vid, KB losing it over people counting his money, viewer count, etc. I mean, voice cracking and the work. What a hypocrite bitch KB is. Yes, I have that video ready to go. We will watch that. 70 pounds. Vince has that in his love handles. Yo, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. It is odd. Once the pictures started coming out, once the contact stopped, all of a sudden stories came out, huh? Convenient. And then cue Vince in the chat. That's not me. I will sue. Blah, blah, blah. Doctors are telling us you have to go, Joey. Bye. Thank you.
Mike too.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Doctor said I gained 75 pounds in my heart.
Joey's like, I don't get it. I can't eat like I'm 16 anymore. I don't understand what's going on.
My heart is heavy. Not I'm sad. Literally. It weighs like
heavy.
175
They weighed the
pounds.
fucker.
He's got to get away from that pasta shit, you know?
The pasta, the soda, and movement.
It could be easy, even if he just did a meat thing for a while and that, 3 months, he'll, and then take it easy, eat like a fucking normal person.
Do that water fast everybody's doing now. That sounds like torture, but whatever.
Or I would say we go to the old-fashioned way.
Go ahead.
Break his jaw. And
right.
He'll lose weight basically very fast. It'll fall
Pat
off.
Dixon diet?
Well, it'll
we
draw
call it PD diet.
The PD diet. It'll draw people in because they're going, wow, he isn't going to be able to talk for a month, 2 months.
Hey, I'm your doctor. Coming in.
Right.
Hey, how you doing?
You'll love the way you look.
Knowing Joey, he would continue doing a show with his jaw wired shut.
I just need you to stand up and look out the window, and I'm gonna make you lose weight.
Mr. White, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Barrister, did the nurse that gave Joey a sponge bath get hazard pay? She's no longer with us. Barrister.
She's still working on that fat body.
Todd.
There's trouble here. There's another one.
Oh, that monkey looks mean.
Yeah. That might be N Chase's dad. Look at that's an older one.
Angry monkey.
Yeah, monkeys are popping up everywhere.
Yeah. What if this is the opposite of Whatnot Chaser, where it looks mean but only gives compliments, right? And then Whatnot looks very sweet, but he says such horrid stuff.
Yeah, I hope Joey C gets better.
Stuff like that. Angry monkey gun.
Thoughts and prayers to Joey C.
Bob, get in the helicopter. Joey flew in. Wrap him up in copper. I love the Shuli Bob impression. Thanks. Joey, call Ray. He's very concerned and not smart.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I'm just glad you're okay. I don't know. I just said what people tell me to say.
Yeah, no, listen. The Joey thing, I expect a full apology and retraction from Ray DeVito today. Otherwise, lose my number, Ray.
Ooh.
Thank God hospitals are letting COVID-positive visitors into the hospital. Yeah,
it's that time of year again.
I mean, it seems like everybody just kind of threw their hands up and said, fuck it. What are we going to do? You either got to get... Hey, there you go. Now you're talking.
Hey, look, I'm cool, tol
Yeah.
That's what Mike's doing.
Yeah. Good. About time he did something important.
Puddle pants.
We had violence against women's and Vince. We had nothing to do with Shuli Salem cancellation. Shuli, please explain what happened to the four of us that had tickets. I'll take answers offline. There's actually 9 of you that had tickets, but I've been look, I'm not a John. I'm not gonna sit here and shit on people or whatever. Let's just say that doing a show is kind of a two-way street. Both the artist and the venue are to promote said appearances, and that wasn't done, and so the communication wasn't there, and so finally I just gave up and I just said, you know what, it's not worth it. And I imagine they were supposed to reach out and tell people that had tickets, and they could have done that in a day for sure, hit all of you. But I'd never played that club. I'd never been out that way. I didn't know any comics who had played it. I didn't know anything about it. They reached out, we agreed, and it didn't work out. So maybe I'll be back there. Maybe I'll end up doing a different spot in that area. But yeah, that's what happened with that. Oasis still waiting for ambulance. Dave down.
They're coming back. They're coming back. Hey, what was the club? Somebody said somebody was talking about a theater, the Denellen Theater. Remember Jim was saying?
Yeah,
Jim.
Yeah.
And they said I got a call yesterday.
Yeah.
To put a hold down for the Denellen Theater. Remember he said I was banned because I said, so it's going to be funny when the guy calls him, and he's going to probably call me today, and he goes, it's not going to happen. I'm going to go, is it because I called the, you know what I mean? I don't remember doing that, but.
Well,
why
how'd you get, yeah.
Yeah, why are you involved with them? Like, who's getting you involved with the theater?
Dino.
Oh.
Yeah. So he called me, he texted me yesterday and said, yeah, I can do it. And he goes, all right, put it on hold. So I guess he's calling. I guess maybe he's booking it. I don't know.
Have I ever threatened to strangle you? Okay, book me.
That was a long time ago. You know what I mean? I think I've changed.
It's a long time. Bygones be bygones.
Yeah, it was
Wait till those 14-year-old documents come out, and boy, are you gonna look stupid? See you in hell, Joey C. See you in hell. Wow. Oh, Bearding, not happy with Joey.
Well, he's welcoming him.
Well, I mean, but why's Bo going to hell? What'd you do?
He's already there.
Oh, okay. The doctor said my heart looks like a can.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine?
He also said to stop eating canned ham.
His heart has fucking bacon wrapped around it, probably.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch. You gotta watch what you're putting in your body. All right. Bankruptcy. Wow. Scandal time. I mean, we had a big meeting yesterday. We were going to sell the network and divvy up the profits of the sale. I was going to go into my fallout shelter, my bunker, my bankruptcy bunker, and hide there for the rest of my years. But yeah, I mean, it was accurate. Like that at that point in time, what was it, 14 years ago, 15 years ago? Things were not going well across the board. Financially, we just had our first kid. I fucking lived so far away from work. I had to get up at 3 a.m. to take a bus and 2 trains to go into fucking work. Yeah, and a couple bad business decisions with maybe one of them with a certain promoter who was out on the West Coast. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Still is some of it's money, I can tell you that.
Yeah, shit happens. Listen, yeah, that's why I laugh when I hear you cry about $300. I'm like, oh, if Mike only knew, what I lost. But yeah, shit happens. What are you gonna do? Like, you know, it was between that happening financially. Then we just had our first kid, and my wife was going through postpartum depression. So we were just fighting every day. It was just chaos and just fucking bad news after bad news. I remember on the train one morning going in on what the right before you go into from Astoria, the up top where the 7 train is, Queensboro, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I remember standing there just looking down and going, all I got to do is just take a step forward, and all of this is over.
Really? It was that bad, huh?
It was bad. It was bad. Because when you get into situations like that, you don't see a light at the end of that tunnel.
No, you never do.
Right.
Unless you're on the train.
Yeah, listen, it's just like it's hopeless. Hopeless at that point. And yeah. Oh, the crystals didn't help with postpartum. No, actually it didn't. The medication didn't help with postpartum either. Medication only, it only made it worse.
Yeah, because women can get crazy. That thing does. It's really bad when they get that. But
it's
like, believe me, I fucking since the accident, I just got, as soon as I got back to really get out again, COVID hit, and it was like fucking unbelievable. So it's things change, but then things come around again.
Yeah, the money I was making was not great at that time. The commute, everything about it, and then just me being a fucking idiot with stuff. Not to mention that time the Killers tour, Bob was gone from the show. The Killers tour was done. I hadn't done stand up. I haven't done back then. I don't know how many months it was that I didn't do any stand up at all before doing the block party with those guys. And as bad as it was, and as shitty as it was, I would go through that 100 times over again. I would do it again and again and again, because for me, what it did was it brought me and my wife closer. It brought us closer as a family. And the fact that the easiest thing to do would have been to give up. This was such a fucking mountain that I never thought I would get out of it, right? And with everything she was dealing with, she was the one that was like, "We got this. We'll do this," And so I just followed her lead, man, and together we fucking put our head down and dealt with what we had to deal with. So, yeah, I mean, if that is equivalent to, everything we know, because I know the whole point of bringing this up is to be like, you're just like John, blah, 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 blah. I mean, nobody's perfect at this fucking life thing, including the people hiding and reporting about all this shit. What do you think they're hiding from? What do you think, what information is attached to these people? That's why they're hiding. But I'm out here. We're all out here. We talk about our shit. It's something that none of these guys could do or would ever do. They're terrified of it. And their goal was to embarrass me. I'm proud that I learned that lesson. I'm proud that I went through that shit. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that shit. So, yeah, I guess in a way, I'm taking responsibility for myself. Yeah. You have to. You have to at some point go, yeah, that was my fuck up. I'm an idiot. You also have to understand that was the most money I was making for a job in my life at that point. Every job I had was before that was part-time, so I could do stand-up. So for me, that kind of money at that time, I was a fucking idiot. And all, 90% of it was before I met my wife. So I just set this fucking shit plate and brought it right to the table for us to eat, And she could have walked out at any point. I wouldn't have fucking blamed her. But she didn't. She didn't. She believed in me. I believed in us. And here we are today, man. So, that's the story. I know a lot of people have gone through that. And, if you're in a financial rut right now, it's all good, man. Listen, there are options. There are ways to get out of it. Don't feel, oh, thank God. I was just waiting. Let's have a fun show now, guys. He's gone. Yeah.
Can you believe he bought that bankrupt fucking story bullshit?
I know. I just wanted to bore him and get him out of here. But no, that's the story, man. You guys got questions, feel free to ask. Unlike John, I'm not running from anything. It doesn't take me a week to come up with an excuse. Ask away. Ask away. I hope it doesn't change. Who can forget this? Had a great tweet yesterday. He said, I want a refund for my subscription, super chats, and memberships that I've gifted because you lied to me and failed for bankruptcy 15 years ago or some shit. It was just like so ridiculous. Like what is supposed to happen from that?
Well, is it true that you got your Jew membership revoked?
Now, if you take that angle, you have more heat. You go, what kind of Jew is this to file for bankruptcy? Meanwhile, they all
took my weather machine.
I took my tunnel easy pass.
Hand me that shovel.
Hand me the shovel. Yeah. Joey, Bob, turns out that 10,000 motherfucking feet is way too much for my heart, Bob.
He never said what he had. I know we're getting off track, but
No, he had chest pains. He thought he was having a heart attack.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
But they
Why
found
did
a
they
lot of
put
fat
you in
around his heart, and that was his body.
Getting back to Shuli's shame.
Thank you. Hold on. It says, hold on a moment. A guy talking about his past failings calmly and taking responsibility. Where's the red face screaming and blaming everyone else? We'll get to the Kevin clip in a minute. Hey, now I'm a coach. Look at me now. Maud Levy gifted one. Thank you, Maud.
Metallica.
You look great, sir. Mr. Crumb gifted one. Come on.
Mike Morris.
Woo. Tubbs, make any money from stand-up comedy from 2009 to 2012? I'm sure I did. Well, okay, hold on. 2009. Bob, when were you out of the Stern Show?
2010.
Okay. So 2009, we were probably wrapping up the killer stuff, arty stuff, whatever we were doing. You know? But I like so now, now that's the new angle is they go first they put the thing out, they go, he declared bankruptcy. Can you believe it? And then everybody's like, yeah, okay. And then they go, well, he committed bankruptcy fraud, is what he did. Yeah, that's what I did. Bankruptcy fraud. That's why it was dismissed. I cheated him, and they go, you know what? He got us. It's dismissed.
It's all good.
So
what that does is, right, it kind of resets your credit, kind of.
It destroys your credit, first of all.
Well, it destroys it. When you declare, because
but you owe anyway. Your credit's going to be shit anyways. You owe everywhere and everything.
A lot of people declare. People who own businesses declare bankruptcy. Like millionaires declare bankruptcy.
It's a way to make an attempt to start over again, right? Yeah. So to try and get out of the hole, some breathing room.
Right.
Listen,
man,
I can tell you,
tax liens and shit like that.
Hey, no tax liens for me, dog. And I gotta tell you, having the water right here for years is a motherfucker. It ruins you mentally, physically. It's brutal. And there's so many people, especially now in that situation, busting their fucking ass. I mean, think about it. I get to walk downstairs, turn on this computer, and do this. There's people out there fucking smashing their fingers, their toes. They're in crawl spaces. They're fucking covered in bugs and spiders. And that's just at John's house. And and they're barely fucking getting by. Barely. So
after the accident, I remember at certain times dinner was string beans and toast. And that's why I talk about toast so much.
Yep.
I went down to 170 pounds.
Yeah.
And I was probably 210, 15 then. But I tell you what, fighting back from that was fucking insane.
And you're able to look back at it, Bob, and be like, holy shit. Like you even amaze yourself. You know what I mean? That's hard to do because we are our own worst critic. Mike is my favorite donkey wrangler. Bob is my favorite Ray. And Shuli, well, he is the bee's knees. That other guy, don't give a shit. All right, so he's not a sweet monkey. Maybe
I think he's fine. I don't know about you.
Maybe he's just not sweet to Zen. He's nice to the rest of us.
Yeah,
which is ironic because I'm made it out of sugar. You didn't know that.
Ain't he the closest to an ape of any of us?
Buttercup, can we try the 40 grit KY? Says Aussie. Buttercup.
She's a
I
trooper.
can't imagine the backlash from the Jewish community. It wasn't easy, single mother of five.
Yeah, how hard was it not to be able to do Jewish lightning because he didn't own the apartment?
I know. I own nothing. And people go, he had nothing in his name. Yeah. I lived in one of the most expensive places on earth to live in, making 60 grand a year, and just had a kid. Like, what do you want me to do?
And the Jews took the sheet away with the hole in it.
They go, you'll get this back when you earn it. And they fold it up and they take Miss Disney gal. I lost everything in Katrina. No flood insurance and a house we only had been in 3 years. Bankruptcy was our only option. No shame in doing what you have to do to survive. Yeah, man. I could have left. I could have stopped paying rent and then thrown my family out when we got evicted and gone my own separate way. Yeah. Instead, like an idiot, I'd fucking be schlepping our laundry. I used to do a bit about being so broke that, you know, I'm out there doing laundry in laundromats. And it's like, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. It's the easiest way is to fucking run away. So, you know, we stuck through it, man. Shuli walking through the Wendy cloud is my favorite story. Oh, my God. That was my first COVID experience. My ex is so broke she can't change her mind. Boom!
Oh!
Waiver. Thanks for sharing, Shuli. You make life better. I mean, I don't know that I make it better, but, you know, I'm just trying to fucking share with you guys. A broke Jew? I've never heard of such a thing. You must cancel out some Puerto Rican doctor somewhere, the great Artie Lang. What do you think inspired that, Joe? No.
I hope he's doing well.
Dave Daffler. Thank you,
puddle
buddy.
chicken.
I'm telling you, the less we hear from him, the better he's doing.
Yeah.
That's what I think. So
Mm-hmm.
Shuli, I'm going through financial hell too. Thanks for your story and words. Gives me a glimmer of hope. FSJ, FKB. Yeah, Danny, listen, man.
Danny, bro, thanks for $100 higher.
It's just money at the end of the day, right? You
There he is. That's a look back.
I love that. That was 2010, Shuli.
That's a weird yarmulke.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you smoke cigarettes on a toothpick? Like, so you spend cigarettes?
No, but I was almost at the point to get one of those cigarette. So they have in the smoke shops. They used to have. It was like an old credit card machine. You put tobacco in the machine,
right.
and then you put an empty cigarette case at the end of the machine, and like a credit card, you go like that, and then it's a packed cigarette.
Right.
Which we used to make weed cigarettes. We just put weed instead of tobacco in it. But I was at one point, looking at the roll your owns. I'm like, how much is the tops? I come out of there with a pound of
I
fucking
remember the
tobacco.
tops. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shuli and his family were having a bean for dinner. They were just cutting it 4 ways.
You would
Let me
eat
tell you
flakes instead of frosted flakes. It would just say flakes on it.
My wife and daughter always got what they needed. I was usually a Chef Boyardee or a ramen cup of noodle guy. I'm fine. Burritos. I get the burritos in the supermarket. Totino's, party pizza. Great speech, Shuli. Let's get them, guys. Come on. All joking aside, you's a good dude, Shuli.
Well,
far from perfect, man. Not claiming to be. I still got a lot to learn, and I think we all do, especially Vince. Shuli, we expect you to get caught up on your space laser payments. You loser, dumb fuck. Thank you, Dransky. Appreciate it. Todd, gifting 5. Look at this monkey
Really,
on
Deuce
fire.
Player?
Sweet monkey.
Coming out the gate on fire. Gifting 1, stuttering 1.
Come on, my face.
The on-air chemistry between Shuli and Bob is undeniable. I assume the other two are here for training. That is correct. Yeah.
Ooh.
Obviously, this man does not know I'm the puppet master.
Ouch. Trying to put you guys into a coma right now with his
I
comment.
put all the energy into this show. Thank you.
You owe no one shit, Shuli. You made a mature decision and fought your way back. You have a beautiful family, friends that actually care about you. Everything these chumps wish they had. I say fuck them. Hey, Rebellion, I'm with you. Confused. Joey sees discharged, but dues payer not?
What does that mean?
Hey.
In the hospital?
Hey, call up his comedy coach and ask him. I don't fucking know. I don't work out his dumb bits.
John's not awake yet.
Well,
Yeah. Shuli, wife and I did the same a few years ago. No shame at all. It's called taking charge. You got to at some point, James. Vince, have you grown into your Tom McCann's yet? I don't know what it is, but I know it's big. Yeah. Well,
I didn't wanna-
Worst Jew. Worst Jew. Files for bankruptcy, no debt erased. Yeah. I love that. This conveniently shows. You know what, Vince? Maybe some shit might come out today too. How about that? Don't forget, I got a lot of texts with you from back in the day. We can post some pictures you sent me. We can play.
We also have a lot of people sending us stuff if we want to start.
No, I don't. I don't. I'll post what he sends me. Mano y mano. I don't need anybody looking for anything. I got it. I know this motherfucker for years. Let's play, baby. Let's play. Come on. The Huntsville Youth Athletic Commission takes these accusations against Coach Shuli very serious. After an exhaustive investigation, no further punishment will be handed down because the coach never left the 9-year-old unattended. Boom!
They might take the whistle back.
Yeah. Listen, I hate to do that, but apparently he thinks we're still buddy-buddy and playing a game here, but I'm not your friend anymore.
We are broke.
Yeah, we're not pals, so don't joke around with me like we're fucking friends, because we're not.
I just want you to come clean to everybody and let them know that we really don't have any money at this network right now. We actually,
Anthony, nobody looks at you and says those guys are rolling in dough. Trust me.
Flush, yeah.
Well, they just they think I'm the eye candy. That's why.
You look like she was standing around a garbage can that has a fire in it.
Yeah, hey, listen.
Singing doo-wop with my friends.
Yeah. I saw Zenhauser giving a speech the other day. Did you see this?
No.
Really? Oh, you saw that? Oh, wow.
I did.
I didn't know that was being televised.
Look.
So I am going to spend the next minute screaming because that is what is going on in here. That is what the trans genocide in this country, in this city, has brought me to.
She's out of breath.
Imagine
I love Demi Lovato. She's great.
That should be our sound effect when somebody bombs with a joke. It's just,
yeah, that is good. Yeah. Speaking of bombing with a joke, we had to get rid of Discount Don. We couldn't afford him anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have clearance sale Don. We had to pick him up.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah, it's a little edgier.
Yo, Zenhauser's fat as fuck, yo. Peace.
Not as pithy, but he gets the job done.
I like it. Like it. All right. We want to get into this from yesterday, Kevin's meltdown.
Boom!
I hear it's great.
I've been.
And it's from My Lost Interest, so you know it's good. That dude don't fuck around. He ain't putting shit out there. Let's go. This is yesterday's show. Kevin, apparently, the guy who yelled nonstop day and night, let me tell you how much money I make. Show me the numbers. Show me the numbers. Show me the numbers. Blah, 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 blah. I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. I'll send you my numbers. I make more than you. I make more. Now, apparently, he's upset that people want to know, that Melton wants to know his numbers. That's odd.
Panhandler, $50, Melton. Get the calculator out. KB, I'm with vaping and a few others. Drop it with Patrick. Give each other some space and eventually make nice or as nice as you capable. Thanks. I'll hang up and listen. Listen, I don't Panhandler. I don't do anything. He's been talking about my money since Bob quit. Then he's telling me on his show, he's always telling me, I don't talk about the guy at all, but he's talking about my,
like, here's what I don't understand. This guy spends every show shitting on people. And then the minute people fight back, he's outraged. Right. And he's like, how dare you?
My money's down. Bob Levy, how my views are.
Who is this? That's just bored to death. Who's this guy on the bottom?
That's Bob Biggerstaff.
Oh.
Is that who it is?
Yeah. He had cancer he was fighting.
Well, he looks like he needs to have some espresso. I'll tell you that.
Those discount Chad Zumach.
Looks like you just watched a Ray DeVito video.
And the fucking the car clip wasn't that big a deal. It's like, shut your fucking mouth, man. And then again, if he was like a big time comic or a big time podcaster, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta. I mean, the guy's not even looking at me. Anyway, I gotta looking at his phone while I'm
Hey,
doing
good appearance, Bob. Good job on there. You just threw him off. You just threw him off for not devoting his full attention to Kevin.
Send
What a
Bob the
fucking
link.
psycho.
I'm doing the
Hey, Shuli, I think the audio on the video is crackling.
All right, you play.
He's gone again.
Finally, my time to shine. Go ahead. Take it away, Joe.
Yeah, come on. Show us what you can do, Froggy.
Show us what you got. Big audition.
I didn't have it queued up.
Nah, you fucking loser. He dropped the ball, dude.
Wow. Big time.
Here.
Could have asked me to take over. I would have done
Sorry,
it.
Joe. Maybe next year.
Maybe I'm with vaping and a few others. Drive with Patrick. Give each other some space and eventually make nice or as nice as you capable. Thanks. I'll hang up and listen. Listen, I don't panhandler. I don't do anything. He's been talking about my money since Bob quit. Then he's telling me on his show. He's always telling me I don't talk about the guy at all. But he's talking about my money. My money's down. Bob Levy, how my views are. I mean, and then constant and fucking the car clip wasn't that big a deal. It's like, shut your fucking mouth, man. And then again, if he was like a big time comic or a big time podcaster, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta. I mean, the guy's not even looking at me. Anyway, I gotta fucking. I'm doing the
tantrum is the word.
I'm doing my show.
The audacity. Yeah. Why?
Anyway, the point is, I don't say
Shut up, Kate.
I don't say shit about him, but he thinks he makes up the fucking rules. Like my money's this, but don't talk about my fucking money. My money, Kevin's money did this. Kevin's money did this. Kevin doesn't know about YouTube.
I think the audio's still bad. It must be YouTube today. That
sounds good to me.
It's unlikely that we're both individually having issues.
Yeah. Well, just here, we'll fill you in on the rest. Wah, 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 wah. That was pretty much it for 9.5 minutes. So, yeah, that's that. Well, listen, it again, he's the one who made all these challenges. He's the one who challenged all these shows, made all these claims. And now Melton's like, okay, let's see it. He's like, what's your fucking deal, man? What do you care about my money? You think you're gonna get involved with my money? He's like, no, I wasn't gonna get involved with anything until you fucking told me to.
Let me move my socks to the side. Somebody said it might be my socks.
Check your copper. You have my permission to post it? Yeah. Why don't you scroll through that text thread me and you have, the private one? Why don't you scroll through that and double check before you give me your permission?
Well, you just did.
Speaking of texting.
Hold on. Weighed a mile of shit and came out the other side. Enough about the craptacular. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I know this is BS, but I can't get over how much of a dirtbag John is when hitting on Kate, badgering her on dick size, body count, etc. Galaga. Yeah, he's gross.
Yeah, that was
Gross,
really
dude.
weird.
Lurked for a few days, no lie. You guys are brilliant and love all this. As I learn more about the history, I back you punk bitches all the way. Thank you, Todd.
That monkey's looking better and better.
Yeah, that monkey's got a membership, so he's diving into the archives. He's getting to know us, getting to know everybody. You should get in the archives as well. Member up. 5 gets you in, 10 gets you everything. We got 1,100 in here this morning watching us. Thank you. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when we're live, like later today at 4. So, yeah, join us.
3.
Or at 3.
Can't do 3. Got to do 4.
Here's it. If
4,
you don't
I mean.
become a member, I'm going to jump into a train track. Okay. I'm going to end it all.
Biggest ETM fan. Thanks for sharing, Shuli. Mike Horse. Love Asa for life. Thank you, ETM. Thank you. Come watch the amazing Elfin attorney fight his way out of a wet paper bag Saturday during the Stuttering John Neck Carbuncle autograph session.
Carbuncle.
Anyone notice KB stutters more than John? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a
What does
lot
that
more.
tell you? Mm-hmm. If a cunt had a voice, it would sound like KB.
That's not wrong.
Shout out
Why
to
ain't you eating me?
Shout out to Quadfather for refusing to badmouth Shuli when Stuttering John asked him if he liked him or not. Stuttering John wanted a different answer, and the segment fell flat. Yeah, well, I appreciate it, Quad. Thank you, buddy. Replace my money with my kids and tell me he's not he's not SJ Jr. Replace my money with my kids.
Right.
So
It's
okay.
just screaming about
So I
money.
filed for child bankruptcy 15 years ago. Is that what you're saying, or are you
No,
saying
No. He's
Brennan.
talking about Brennan.
Brennan. Instead of don't be
Oh.
counting my money, don't be talking about my kids.
Right.
Gotcha.
But meanwhile, that's all they talk about.
Right. Sorry, single mother. I misinterpreted that. Rick Rackett becoming a YouTube member. Thank you.
Behind my paywall.
7. I don't know what that means, but all right. I like it. You're right. Don't disclose the naked pics of Jeaner. Oh. Careful, Vinny. That suite's going to be awfully crowded. Careful. Maybe sounds like crackhead Bob. Well, what does that tell you? He's on the right path. All right, let's go. I saw this and I was like, we lived in such a great time, such simpler times where you could goof on fat people in public and people gave you a round of applause.
Anthony, you might want to go for a walk.
Look at this gold.
This is for the whale on the end. You said you have 5 kids, but have any of them popped out yet?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Standing out like Rudy, carrying him out on his shoulders.
Even the other fat one's laughing.
I love the way he starts. He goes, "Hi, this is for the whale on the end." He goes,
This is for the whale on the end. You said you have 5 kids, but have any of them popped out yet?
Dexter.
Standing ovation.
Why don't you go back and play with your computer some more? Looks like you're good at math.
I'm good at math.
Looks like it.
Yeah, well, I know that you look like you weigh about 250 pounds. This is
the good old days, man. Why do you think that show is number 1 in its time slot? I mean, look at that. That's classic. I love that shit.
Those are crazy. I went to Morton Downey Jr. show a couple times for the tapings, and it was like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, they hype them up too, but then they had that issue on what was the show that the dude hit on his neighbor, or confessed that he had a crush on his neighbor, and then
guy.
Right.
Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones. They flew him back home. They flew the guys back home. They both in the same town, and as soon as they got home, the dude killed the other guy.
Listen, they weren't all fun and games.
You can't spring that on a dude. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Like, okay,
It didn't mean he slept with him. It meant that somebody liked him. He didn't have to kill him.
And that's also the difference between a dude who's married and a dude who's not married. Because a dude who's been married over 10 years, a gay guy goes, "You're really hot." He goes, "Oh, thank you." He goes, "Hey, at least somebody's digging this." You know what I mean?
How big is the cock? 6 inches? 5?
All right. You go, "Hey, let me get your number, fella. Maybe we'll hang out sometime." You know?
Can't spring that on a guy. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe on you, Mister.
No, I'm flattered when gay men, because gay men love me because I'm their bear.
I was gonna say you better be flattered. They might be the only ones that are into you.
For sure, and I'm like a warm cuddle on a cold night.
Right, you are warm.
Me and Phil had something special. It was unbelievable.
Oh, Phil, I miss him. So.
You can fit 2 or 3 of them around you. So it's a.
I talk to him from time to time. He's good. He's a good dude, man.
Yeah,
Phil.
he is.
Check in with him. You boys check in with Phil? You should.
I'm going to.
You better.
Good.
Yeah.
The rule around these parts.
I heard he was on assignment in the Congo. He was trying to liberate some small village.
I thought he was looking for the next Anthony Zenhauser. Conga.
There's no replacing Zen.
No. Bob, I had a bet with my wife that you owned this at one point, this item that I'm going to show this commercial for. Let's go.
When Barbara and I want to feel peaceful and serene, we turn on our wave.
Did you ever you ever own the Wave lava lamp?
Not yet.
Yeah, it looks cool
I'm
as
getting
fuck
there.
though, right?
Yeah.
You put a K-for cookie or two down your throat and turn this fucker on,
yeah.
forget it. We lost Bob. He's not part of the network anymore. What's he doing? The show called The Wave. It's not on YouTube. It's just him staring at this thing in his room.
And when we feel lighthearted
Wow.
and sparkling, we turn on our gem light.
And when we feel turned on to each other,
we turn on our lava light.
Looks like a commercial for anal lighting.
cast a spell with products by Lava Simplex. We've got emotion.
It sounds like Phil Hartman. Yes.
That's all the
Lava
garbage they used
Simplex.
to sell at Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
Spencer's Gifts? You go in there, it's all that shit.
But the 70s were great because the commercials were all about fucking emotion for every emotion.
Yeah, drugs. It's all about getting high and just having shit to stare at.
Yeah, I don't need that stuff anymore. I just come in the jacuzzi and watch it. I turn
Just floats around.
Looks like fucking sea monkeys and that
Yeah.
shit.
You just see Bob. You go, Bob's tripping, man. You just see him from behind, just doing this with his hand. And it's just cum going between his fingers.
It doesn't. Don't get it caught on you. It gets caught on you. Yeah, you can't get that shit off.
There is. You guys know about this diaper spa? You know what this is?
No. You heard about this?
Have you heard about this?
This is kinda crazy. It's kinda
Have you heard about this? This guy filed for bankruptcy 15 years ago.
You heard that? Have you heard about this in the fourth row? Yeah.
Hey, guy in the fourth row. Hey, the guy stealing mugs and Tonight Show t-shirts. You ever hear about this in the paper today?
Somebody think my watch? Somebody stole my watch.
What's a diaper spa and why is it raising eyebrows in New Hampshire? So apparently there is. You start reading an article and they're like, "Pay for it," or you can only read forward. A debate over a new spa is brewing in southern New Hampshire, where some residents in Atkinson are taking a stand against the diaper spa, a nursery-like business for adults who role play as children and yes, wear diapers.
Oh,
You
sign
got
me
to
up.
check on YouTube if there's video of this adult diaper spa in New Hampshire.
Sign me up. I'll do it.
We have to send Zen. We have to
Sign
send
me up.
them.
Sign me up. I'll do it.
Yeah. You're a little too
According-
enthusiastic about that.
According, he just wants to meet someone. Can you help the guy out? According to the
I
website,
made a boom boom.
the diaper spa is open to. According to the website, the diaper spa is open to all diaper-wearing individuals who seek acceptance, respite, and care. Oh, respite and care. Photos on the spa's page show a space decorated with the soft comforts of a nursery, complete with toys, folded diapers, and an adult-sized crib. An adult-sized crib. The fact that that's available for purchase is wild. Dr. Colleen Ann Murphy, the spa's owner, offers a range of services that include virtual play dates for $200 an hour. If we can record that, we have to do that. As well as a $1,500 all-day diaper B&B experience that promises rejuvenating, pampering for the little one inside of you. Oh, Christ.
Literally pampering.
Oh.
Tell
Yeah,
me they
here's
wipe
what-
your ass. Tell me they wipe your ass.
Of course they do. That's part of it.
That's why you go there.
You gotta sign me up. I'm gonna shit all over the place. Please.
Be saving up for like a month.
Oh my god, they gotta
Having
wipe my ass. Some people will quit. I ain't wiping that motherfucker's ass. Fucking Bernie Mac. I ain't wiping
But
that
you really,
motherfucker's
that's what you're paying. You're paying $1,500 to be able to shit yourself all day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're paying for.
ass. Bob does it for free.
Yeah.
But what else are you doing as a baby? You shit, you piss, you eat.
People sitting there talking to some chick next to you, and she's just shitting her diaper.
How about you? How about you live next door to that thing, and you're out there mowing your lawn, and you see another van pull up and unload more fucking adult infants. Yeah.
Who made that?
That's my favorite.
Look how evil he looks.
My favorite picture ever.
That's funny.
Murphy settled in Atkinson in 2022. A home-based spa is a recent addition. A home-based spa. So this is out of their house. So there are definitely people next door.
Yeah, you don't want big diaper pushing out the mom and pop spas.
Murphy eventually began focusing on sex and relationship coaching with an emphasis on overlooked populations, including ABDL, or otherwise known as adult baby diaper lovers. ABDL. This led me to find the community of people who had varied needs to wear diapers, whether they were physical or emotional, such as vets wounded in combat. Okay, you know what? You don't have to throw vets under the bus. Like, just fucking, if they just leave them off the fucking. There's no AA. You can't mention anybody. Diaper Town. You can just fucking name who's there. The fuck. All right, we got to get in touch with them and see if we can record the $200 online session. That's wild. I love it. I love it, man. Let your
Well, they
freak
have an,
flag
what do you mean an
fly.
online session? What is that?
Online, like a Zoom thing. You can pay $200 an hour, and then you're gonna have to get the diaper yourself and put it on over on your end. But
don't make a lot of noise in your apartment. Your upstairs guy will yell at you.
Well, don't do it
Yeah.
at night. Well, he's out fucking anyway. He's fine. Spectre doesn't. He's not even here half the time anymore, so it's good. He
Vince
loves his new chick.
Vince, don't mess with Jeaner. Only warning. That's Daffler. You don't want to piss off the bird. I always said Vince Lawyer was the most fucked up guy in the verse. You have. I remember you saying that. How can I get the L-Stat clip to you from Stuttering John's show? Somebody sent that to me on Twitter. I can't look for it now, but I'll have it for today, for today's show. Honey, I think we lost Vince the Lawyer in the couch cushion. Stop, huh? Is there a more despicable human being than Vince the Lawyer? Yeah, there are. YouTube informed me that Jewy behavior would no longer be allowed on their streams. You have to go, Bob. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Bob, I better hear more laughs if you want the sweet. Dance for him, Bobby.
No, I don't dance.
Do you block Vince the Lawyer or just duck? You can't duck. You have to jump. No ducking. You have to lay down if you're going to duck. Adransky's exclusive Discount Don Civil War letter readings every third Friday. Thank you. Let's have one for this Friday.
I think
Honor
all right.
Adransky. The Adult Diaper Spa. For when your little hot dog podcaster gets too worked up about the numbers and needs to take a nap. Mandolin not included. Thank you, Connor. Uh-oh. Somebody's going. Somebody's walking around over there.
No,
My mother Asa changes my diapers. Bad enough. Skull.
I'm gonna shit all over the place.
That wasn't even a drop. That's
No.
just his inner thoughts.
That's my.
Uh,
I want to actually go there though. I want to go to the spot and see if they could fucking film it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down to send you. I'm down for the
You want
experiment to
numbers? You
begin.
want to branch out on this podcast?
Listen, did you see this picture of this story of this guy?
Here'd be the worst thing. You go in there and they go, "Oh, Zen from the BS. We're all big fans here."
Oh my God! Hey, we Googled you. Here. Oh, I don't need to share the sound. Look at this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
California dad loses part of his skull after drinking too many energy drinks.
How can you live like that? You can't even go out in the rain. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, that guy doubles as a car seat for his kid.
Don't throw it out the window. Put it in my head. I'll throw it out later.
That's Bob's fantasy, having somebody he can ash on.
That's great. Though. At the movies, at the movies, you can put popcorn in there.
He goes bowling. He just rests.
Popcorn eating out of his head.
Yeah.
That pool of butter ain't bad. So how does this
pool of butter?
How a man reportedly hospitalized thanks to excessive consumption of energy drinks? Oh, John better watch out. If he loses part of his head on top of what he looks like.
I lost the part I don't use.
Where's the guy's brain, though? I mean, it looks like all his head's
Okay.
gone. So where's his
says
brain?
Brianna explained how excessive energy drink consumption led to her husband's nearly fatal brain hemorrhage. Brianna wrote that her husband, Austin, began to consume energy drinks when he started working longer hours and commuting, and eventually this proved life-threatening. I still remember my mother-in-law waking up that morning. Austin had an accident, she said. All I knew is that my husband was in the hospital. Worst part, I don't know why. She quickly learned that Austin had a brain hemorrhage and that he was in a coma. I'm in a coma! After conducting a toxicology screening and ruling out drugs, Doctor suggested Brianna writes that excessive energy drink consumption was the source of the problem. Austin then endured a number of brain surgeries as well as unexpected strokes, seizures, and swelling of the brain. It was presumably during these surgeries that doctors removed the frontal portion of Austin's skull.
Wow.
Take the top off, Doc.
I have a convertible head.
He really does. That's wild.
That is
So it says the
insane.
frontal lobe is the frontmost part of your brain. It's responsible for control over many abilities, including the way you think, how you move, and how you remember things. It's a key part in your social skills and helps you understand and control how you talk, behave, and interact. So how does he do anything?
I don't know.
Well, I think
don't know.
he's able to eat, like sleep, shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a baby.
Not tonight. I got a headache, hon. No, you don't.
Yeah,
Respond.
really.
Yeah.
I got a lot on my mind. You know, he's true. Craziest part, never once filed for bankruptcy. This guy, so he's better man than me. I'll tell you that.
You know what you
Apologies.
should get a hat.
Yeah, right.
That's a man who really needs a hat.
What size are you? 4 and then 0. That's apologies to the fourth member of the stream. I did give a shit, but Perry ate it. Boom, roasted, done. Moving on. Stuttering John is like a Make-A-Wish kid who's given everything, then brags about how great he was for 35 years, and everyone says, "When will this a-hole die already?" That is like Make-A-Wish. You're right. Muttering Vince the lawyer has already posted a rebuttal on X. Oh, what a shock. We're all seeing Vince the lawyer doing a show prep. Of course, you don't see him messing with any other show. He knows where his bread's buttered. He knows what he needs. You think anybody watches that show if I don't fucking play along with this guy? I mean, think of it. He's a stalker sick fan that like he needed to be friends with High Pitch. So what does he do? He buys High Pitch things. He takes them to Yankee Stadium, front row seats, right? In the hopes that he can get some shrapnel, hit him, and bring him onto the show. And then the minute Eric is involved with him, he wires Eric's entire home, invades his privacy, tortures him. That's who this guy is. That's who he is. Fact. Super sticker. Thank you. Flexi. Want to sue me? Sue me, you fucking douche. Let's go.
Now it's all making sense.
Brendan,
imagine if that happened to him and he was like, "Guys, I just want to apologize for the way I've been acting in the past 48 years."
He can open beers with his head.
Turns out they're looking, you know. Oh my God! All over the place.
Turns out it was my fault. Everything was my fault.
Turns out they removed the asshole portion of my brain. So I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Brendan Schaub announced he is quitting comedy and doing stand-up. Are you guys aware of this?
When did he start? Hello.
Oh, wow.
Bam.
Let's have a fight. Man on man diaper fight. Let's go.
He quit comedy. He's done.
That's what he says. There's no article. It's just a headline and a picture of him. There's no article. There's nothing attached to it. So it might just be wishful thinking from somebody.
I mean, you can't quit comedy. Once you're in, you're in. You know,
It's like
you
the
can't
mob.
retire from this. Yeah, you can't retire.
Mafia. There's no exiting. Oh, we do have a diaper thing, right?
Yeah.
Let me get that.
It's disturbing.
Are we gonna? Well, it's on YouTube, so we should be all right. Yeah.
Joe watched it
Oh,
4
yeah.
times.
I'm not
why I had
worried
to go
about
with the
that.
buddy.
I'm just saying it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. No, see, that's when you know it's going to be good when Joe doesn't understand it.
Yes.
So you walk into the spa. First thing that hits your nose.
Hi guys.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Okay, so it's diaper
You gotta put Anthony's face here, and surprise me. Put somebody's face here. I don't know.
Perv and baby Donnie, and we're going to design a diaper spa today. And I got this idea.
Oh God! Oh God! Him with the little kicking of his legs and then going. Oh yeah.
Nikki's like, no.
From one of my Skype sessions, like afterwards, he's like, "Oh, that was so relaxing. I wish I could like go to a diaper spa and just be diapered." And
But,
I'm like, "That's brilliant."
But also, like, so would it be incorporating? Or would it just be strictly like a diaper?
sounds like
spa
Joe.
with
He
your
does.
diaper?
Yeah, he does.
So I'll never miss a cue again.
So I'm not very solid today. Very watery.
Like my finances are mostly liquid.
Diapers, and then be like
Oh yeah,
pampered so
Yeah.
much, like as in like
right.
getting like a massage,
Right,
on
like
the
regular
legs,
spa
right?
treatments, but in a
Mud
diaper.
facial.
But you could do that in a diaper anyways, in any spa.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Instead of mud
You could.
facials, they have mud pie.
Wait, what's a mud pie?
By the way, Gina, this is what you have to look forward to in 5 years.
Please.
5.
Isn't that cow poop?
No, that's like a
Cow pie.
yeah, cow pie. Yeah, a mud pie is just you just like pile like mud and it's like.
Same with the Asians. We all have that. It's horrible.
I kind of like it now that I'm like really all like about like finding different ways to like make me feel little or make me like feel like a diaper boy, like just sitting on something like that.
Like, here's my question: when does that moment hit you in life where you go, like, what happens? I know. Look, I'm just asking, like, what has to happen for you to want to wear diapers as an adult? Is it no childhood, like you're like growing up too fast and you miss out on your childhood? Like, what is? Oh, mental illness. I mean, listen, that is a thought.
Well, I think it's if you have too much, what you feel is too much responsibility as an adult, you want to
Okay.
go back to when you weren't.
An
So if you
escape.
can't- Yeah.
Sounds right.
This might have got you through your bankruptcy.
I should just put diapers on.
imagine pouring that on top of all your shit with your wife.
Would have got me a lot more airtime back then too.
Yeah.
That's for sure. They go, wow, Shuli walked in with a diaper and he's having Steve Langford change him.
It also might be over cuddling as a kid. Like if your
Well, that's
parents
what I'm trying to figure out.
over-coddled you.
Right. Like, did they baby you too much or you didn't get babied at all? What's the answer for, like, what's the reason for this?
Yeah, who knows? Could be a lot of stuff.
Right.
You watch your dad strangle your mother as a kid. Who knows?
Yeah. Remind me how you got hired by Howard. Called in to a show with a phone line. Called in. I didn't fucking take Howard out to Yankee games and buy him lobster. Fucking douche. Shuli filed for bankruptcy 14 years ago. As long as Shuli continues making KB and Stuttering John lose their minds, he can do no wrong in my book. Thank you, Mason.
Not wrong.
Love you, pal.
Bob. Best he's ever looked. Look at him.
Not suing someone with no money for no money despite defamation. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Vince, a lawyer, I'm buying your firm just to fire you. What firm? What firm? You see this? The editing the guy puts in day and night? He ain't working. Breaking news. I'm quitting comedy as well. No, I will not allow that, Ricky Bab. No. Enjoy Kate Meany as a crunt. What is that?
That's his latest post to his
Ooh.
Patreon.
Wow.
That's the episode from yesterday that we're going to watch today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
say
didn't
it?
last long.
Yeah. That's the episode we're going to watch today. Oh, Vince the lawyer is patient zero for crib death. Yeah, you can baby Vince and you don't have to get an adult crib. You just use a regular kid's crib. No problem. Vince the lawyer's target audience are men who are around 58 years old and are named Stuttering John.
You trashing me. That's the greatest name.
Please excuse my son. He's a douche. Yeah, Janet, it's all good. I got you. No knock on you. Not your fault. They really need to bring back insane asylums. They really do. They really do. Vince, pay the $160K judgment against you. I don't know. Is that true?
Oh, hey, cocksuckers.
Hey.
I'm clearing stuff, Don.
Just a reminder that discount is Don and bargain bin Don is taking over. Suck my dick, motherfuckers.
Wow.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, bargain bin Don. All right, baby stuff. I mean, I can only watch a guy in diapers for so long until I come, and then I'm done.
That's where you and I differ. I mean,
but even that sound is giving me chills. You know, and when you hear like the diaper rustle, you know, when your kid would walk around with the diaper.
Yeah.
Like that should not be on a 50-year-old man. It's
No.
so
And
gross.
just laying there on his back with his little legs kicking.
Yeah,
like,
it's little
ay.
chubby thighs.
I'd file for bankruptcy a million times over before there's footage of me in a diaper laying on my back going, hey, I made a poopy.
Well, that's why I'm doing it for the team.
Yeah, no,
I'm
absolutely.
doing it for you guys.
I believe.
Thank you.
You're one of the good ones. All right, last thing. I got Vince McMahon here on Donahue from 1992. Somebody sent me this. Check it out.
If it was in
And
the
I
World
don't
Wrestling
want it in
Federation.
my organization. I don't want it.
I'd like to reiterate the question. Do you believe there is sexual harassment amongst the wrestlers or employees of the World Wrestling Federation today?
There is a possibility of that. That's why I have these independent investigators to come in.
And who are these independent investigators?
Fairfax Group Limited. And I would like, to hear what you have to say, and everyone has to say. I want to get to the bottom of it.
Would you therefore believe that because of all these allegations coming forward and more corroborating evidence proving that there's no doubt sexual harassment is running rampant in the World Wrestling Federation, that you are definitely going to come public and do something about it?
Why wouldn't I? If in fact that is the case, why wouldn't I do something about it?
I'm going to arrest myself.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to really take my time with this investigation. This might take 30, 40 years, but at some point, we'll have an answer.
And here's a guy who really needed a diaper.
Yeah. Well, so it's funny you say that because I was thinking, last night, I'm like, and maybe this is something to bring up with Russo. I don't know Vince's history, but he had to have been abused as a kid, right? Like you don't just decide to shit on a woman's head during a threesome. Like that's got to be trauma related, right?
It could be, but it could also be when you're so powerful and rich.
I think
you
it's a
just get
power
to the
thing.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Just
a whole
like,
power thing.
just like where you say, I'm shit on you. So you can literally do that. You have the power to literally do that.
Yeah, but think about it. The power has to be shown at some point to the kid, so the kid now understands and wants to get power themselves, right? And what's more of a power move than to, go after your own kid and do something to your kid? Like
the whole Danny Thomas thing, right?
Which one?
About him shitting on
Isn't
glass
that the guy
table?
that has the hospital? Doesn't he have the hospital name?
Yeah.
But at least he was a gentleman. He just did it on the glass table.
Yeah, he laid there under the table like a gentleman. He saw the shit hit the table. He handed them money and said, "Thank you for your time." And he left like a proper gentleman.
Well, he had daughters, of course.
Right.
What we have.
Because you haven't done anything about it until it became public, because you thought it was
Because I have
underwater.
no knowledge of it.
I made knowledge of it to you when I was fired, and you just blew it off and let me go. I
You were
retained a
fired
lawyer.
because you were not very good. You were not a very good announcer. You could not. It's the only reason why you were fired.
This is Vince's Ray DeVito right here.
You could not
Whoa.
make the transition from radio to television.
You have
That was
5
the
kids?
only reason why-
Who is that Todd? Who is that?
No, I don't remember him at all.
That's not Todd Pettingale, no.
No, it's not. Okay.
why you were fired.
I would like to remind you, sir, that I have a 2-year contract. 2
You
years.
also have a clause in your contract that states, and as you know, you were hired on a trial basis.
I was not hired
You
on a
also
trial
have
basis.
You do not have a
Mr.
contract?
McMahon, I have a 2-year deal
in
with
that
your
contract,
firm.
you will note in a clause that states very clearly, and I have it outlined for all to see here today, that you can be fired almost at whim if in fact you're not doing a good job. You did a horrible job. That's the only reason why you were fired. That's it.
Maybe I should point out, first and foremost, that might be your inability to pick good talent.
It could
You
be.
had a national
Granted.
talent.
Yeah, like he goes, okay, I suck, but maybe you suck at picking people because you picked me. That's a great move. Whoever this guy is, genius. Okay, yeah. So maybe I wasn't good at my job. Just means you're bad at picking people to do jobs.
Search Vince
It could
McMahon.
be.
You advertised in Billboard magazine and across many different media sources searching for one man that could be the new face and voice of the World Wrestling Federation. You flew me in back and forth 4 and 5 different times from Detroit, and you chose over the course of 1 year of negotiations that I would be the man for that job. I didn't sleep with your vice president. 2 weeks later, I'm fired. I also want to point out one very important fact. From your office came a letter to my landlord to verify my employment. From that letter, I must bring this point up. It says Murray Hodson has a very secure job with Titan Sports and is a positive and productive employee. From your office, just because I don't sleep with your vice president, that qualifies to blow me out of a 2-year
Who's
deal?
he talking about? Look who the vice president was in
Check who the vice president was of WWF.
1991.
1992. Yeah. 91, 92. Yeah. Get on that.
It's
I don't
Pat
buy it.
Patterson.
Well, hey, look, Vince, your vice president made a pass at me. You never told me that. No one had any knowledge. Human resources had no knowledge of that. Rene Dubose was waiting to hear your story. Why did you wait 6 months? You asked me for $160,000 today. Otherwise, you were coming on this program. I'm happy you're on this program.
Mr. McMahon, do not try to deflect the truth here. First and
What are you
foremost,
asking for? How much money have you asked for?
I have never asked for any amount of money from you. You have tried to buy me off to shut up so I wouldn't come forward and tell of these allegations that's running through the World Wrestling Federation.
Damn, dog.
Whoop, whoop.
Get it, son. Get it. God damn, Donahue. All those shows were so good back then. People had a problem. They brought him on. They sat him right across from each other. And then eventually the host would get hit in the face with a chair when the skinheads
Right.
and the black guys didn't get along. Who saw that coming?
Talk
It had
about
to be,
full circle. That was Donahue, who's married to Marlo Thomas, whose father was Danny Thomas. So there's a
Wow.
shit connection.
But I bet you that was Pat
So
Patterson.
the guy, Pat Patterson is who.
Oh, wow. Great call.
He was very friendly with me
Yes.
when I
yes.
was there.
Yeah, Pat was friendly with a lot of fellers. Legend
Yeah.
for a number of reasons, but one of them wrestling. He came up with the Royal Rumble idea. He came up with Survivor Series. Like he was an idea man for Vince. He was around forever.
We get 15 sweaty guys. We're going to put them all together in one ring. And we're going to have them touch each other, push each other.
Well, no, it was more of like the every 2 minutes somebody else comes in, that countdown, and then people waiting to hear the music and see who comes through. Like that. That was the thing that he came up with. It was-
Yeah, he came up with that in the bedroom too, probably every 2 minutes, and that guy came in.
Well, there's wow. Speaking of this, you
Oh.
should try wrestling, Vince. You got the
Wow.
physique.
Looks
for
like he's
it.
been stress eating.
Bob, if we paid you the price you need, would you come over to appear on Vince's show as a daily guest? $1,000 per show.
Yes, Vince, I would.
Yeah. We know an expert. Oh, turns out you do dance. We know an expert. Call Norton.
$1,000 a show. I mean,
He ain't paying you $1,000. And get it up front
Yeah,
for
up
the
front.
week, please. Is there a Vince worse than me? Who gives a fuck?
you see, that was funny.
See, he heard
Maybe it's the
$1,000.
name.
Now he's back to laughing at his jokes. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Got
He's
it.
got some angle. No,
Go get
but,
your money.
No, I'm
actually,
just saying Vince is Vince. That name is not a good name, I guess.
why? Because it's attached to a shit person.
Yeah, Vince. About the evil Vinces.
Yeah. I think it's my fault. I let him keep his pull-ups until his late 30s. Now he's talking about going to the diaper spa. I give up. He was abused by his mother, sexually and physically by his stepfather, per his 2001 interview. Look at that. So Vince was abused by his mother, sexually and physically by his stepfather. No shit. It's a vicious cycle. Bargain Bin Don tells you off for free 24/7. Bargain Bin Don over at Dransky's.
Fuck off, everybody.
In 2024, naming your son Adolf is better than Vince. That is true. That is true. The new Adolf. All right, listen. We will be back at 4 today. Paywall show. Maybe we can do one later tonight, boys. Do an hour paywall show. But we will be live at 4. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. bsshowlive.com. Go over there, get tickets for live shows. And, oh, shit, what was the other thing? God damn it, I'm forgetting. Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile.
Mint Mobile, you say?
Yeah, you have that handy, pal?
I did have it. Let's see.
God damn it, I did have it too.
After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by overpriced wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless starting at $15 a month, I thought, what's the catch? But after talking to them, it all made sense. There isn't one. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they sell wireless service online. They cut out the cost of retail stores and pass those sweet savings directly to you. For anyone who hates their phone bill, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for $15 a month. All plans with unlimited talk and text and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Choose from 3, 6, or 12-month plans and say goodbye to a monthly phone bill. Mint Mobile gives you the best rate whether you're buying for one or a family. And a Mint family start at 2 lines. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan, or you can actually get a phone with them. That's what I learned. And keep the same phone number along with all your existing contracts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get your first 3 months of premium wireless service. Just $15 a month start. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Shuli. That's mintmobile.com/Shuli. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com. Additional taxes and fees and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
Yes.
Thank you, Everett. Shuli, you're trending on Twitter. Well, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Shout out to Vince, aka Muttering Jay, for getting me trending. Appreciate it. Only you can do that for yourself, Bubba. Love you guys. Have a great day. We'll see you at 4. Bye.
I'm broke.
Time to wake up.
I'm going to shit all over the place.
Again?
I'll
Sign
suck
me
your
up.
dick.
Suck your dick.
You ever crank your arm? Did you order me beer or not?
For the record, I love everybody. You don't have to fuck off.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up and get the guy go.
Like, do you think this is funny? Do you?
Makes me laugh.
Gotta wake up, bitch. Get up.
You're muted too.
Vince loves it.
Who's next? Everybody's muted. Wake up, stuff like that. Bye.